Some of the areas which stand out clearly out there are the discretionary consumption side. Okay. So I think that's a hugely kind of a compelling case, especially, a business or a sector like alcoholic beverages. I think is really well poised. Growth is fantastic. Margins currently have been under pressure for the last maybe 4 to 6 quarters. But basically they are now coming out of that subdued margin zone. But I think something like alcoholic beverages and the larger opportunity of discretionary consumption, as consumers start earning more, they become more aspirational, demographics are changing, demographics are evolving, socio-cultural habits are changing. So I think a huge beneficiary of all of this essentially is the discretionary side. Okay. And I kind of say it like, basically, this is the daru and the dikhawa space. Both these spaces essentially is where there is really a very big set of opportunity for the very long term. The two, Neeraj, is the kind of the new age kind of companies, which people call them as the new age, but I would probably call them as essentially businesses which are using technology to serve underpenetrated markets. Okay, so be it online insurance, online broking, online credit, online food delivery, all these kind of spaces I think are very interesting opportunities. Yes, we've got to be mindful. Over the last 6 months, stock prices probably have doubled in some of the cases, but it's like a glass half full, half empty. You could flash back a year and a half and say the prices are still down 50% from where they were a year and a half back. So that's the second big opportunity. The third big opportunity with Neeraj I see is in very specialized technology services companies, or companies having deep technology capabilities in areas like mapping, navigation, geospatial, those kind of areas. Now, these are all very unique set of opportunities, very niches, but hugely compelling, hugely attractive. So we've been trying to just kind of having our eyes focused on trying to kind of identify these kind of opportunities and have them as part of our long-term portfolio. The other area which I think is beginning to look good is the consumer space, where now margins are coming back. They all had suffered hugely over the last year and two because of high inflation, high input costs, and which was impacting margins. I think now margins are coming back and normalizing. So that should again, as a sector, come back. It may not offer very high growth in revenues, but it may just give you that 1-2 year kind of a kicker where revenues will still be single digit, but earnings growth could be double digit.